Yo guys, what's up? Ricardo Man here. Welcome back guys to another movie review, and this movie I'm gonna say was probably one of the best sequels that we deserved. I'm talking about Bad Guys 2. And I know you're wondering, where you been at? Well, I'm sorry, I haven't made a video in a few days guys. I've been starting a new job and I've been busy and been so tired. But now I'm here. And I'm going to talk about the Bad Guys 2 that I've seen. I've seen it this past Monday. So, this was a great freaking sequel. You know, I hope it get Bad Guys 3, because I love it. The potential of these guys are going good, you know, struggling to get a job. And there was only one bad word in the movie. Man, they weren't kidding about the movie. Well, like, fuck them kids. The beginning of the movie, this guy, well, the Wolfman was going for a job interview. This guy was behind the movie, jackass. I'm like, wow, there's the first bad word in the movie, in the kids' movie. So you have these bad guys just potentially trying to find jobs, but of course they can't because they're, you know, ex-cons. So they tried, and then they tried their best to get what they could get, but they couldn't, because their bad past due on rent and all the bills, you know, where they live in that little underground man cave. And they were essentially framed by this mysterious character, you know, robbing everything, you know, this rare metal that, you know, that's like gold. And they think it's the bad guys. And they're like, no, we're right here. And then they're trying to figure out who is it they're trying to stop. Maybe they can make a change. So they're like, okay, let's go stop this guys. So they potentially went to this wrestling competition, and turns out, no, it was just a pig and a bird and a cat. So there's three so-called amateur bad people, like the bad guys. They were huge fans of them. They framed them. And then they were like, no, we didn't steal this. Of course, they wouldn't believe them. So they try to blackmail them, telling them, if you don't help us, we're gonna expose your girlfriend, the governor, as being this secret, you know, bad person that we saw in the previous movie. And he's like, fine. The big bad wolf's like, fine, all right. So they try to help him steal this Weber watch. They did, but they still went through their plan. And then the bad guy tried to stop them, so they eventually had no choice to expose the governor, and she lost her job. And then they were still in this missile going to space. So the bad guys went to space. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. So they potentially stopped them. You know, of course, we got the ex-villain from the last movie that's out of prison. He gets in a gold limo. He's trapped in space. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about that one later. And I thought that was pretty cool. They stopped these people. You know, they became good. And they can't get jobs. Now they're secret agents. They're hired by this FBI or CIA kind of company. Is Glop? I don't know. So now they got jobs. And then we got Friend Zone, you know, the big bad wolf and the governor. But now they're actually a couple now. Like, finally. And then the weird thing at the end of the movie is the villain from the preview, the guinea pig, said, time to go home. And I was like, and he flew, like, speed of light in space. Like, what? He's not from Earth? I was like, let's see what happens at Bad Guys 3. So, I love the art style still. You know, like, I like how they were not afraid to say one bad word in a kid's movie. I'm like, fuck them kids. That's pretty cool. So, I thought this was a great sequel. And I thought this was a fantastic animation style of the bad guys, you know, from the previous movie. I love it. And Sam Rockwell, please bring back Justin Hammer in the MCU. Probably one of my favorite actors. And, you know, he was in Argyle last year. I thought this movie was good. Let me know what you guys think of the bad guys, too. And make sure to subscribe, guys. And thumbs up wherever. Peace.